According to Statistics South Africa, unemployment rate in South Africa increased from 25.2% to 25.5% in the second quarter of 2014, further putting a strain on the job market. These ever-increasing numbers would mean that the country needs to come up with innovative and groundbreaking initiatives in making sure that we train and retain those already in the job market, and such, the Wholesale and Retail sector, supported by the Department of Higher Education, has partnered with various stakeholders in private retail companies, the Durban University of Technology, and 4 technical vocational education and training colleges in KwaZulu-Natal to establish the Retail Schools of Excellence. Sunrise went out to the official launch of the Wholesale Retail School of Excellence to find out more. We spoke to Vice Chancellor from the Durban University of Technology, Professor Ahmed Bawa.
This Centre of Excellence will provide us with the opportunity of having a really serious conversation about what happens at the FET college level and how that articulates with what happens at the university level. So we can shape our curricula both at our side and at the FET college side to make sure that that transition happens easily and happens without and with efficiency, because I think that's important.
7 million rand has been allocated to this initiative, which is the first of its kind in the sector, and some of the components of the project include infrastructure improvements in the colleges, development of qualifications from NQF level 3 to 5. Lecturer capacitation, selection and recruitment of the students is just another of those additions. The Minister of Higher Education and Training, Minister Bladen Zimande, and some of the stakeholders involved in this initiative gave us their views.
It will go a long way in helping to break down this negative image sometimes that colleges still have. Because the two institutions are really not playing the same role, universities and colleges. They are training for different levels and different kinds of jobs. We still have a huge shortage of skills that you can only get through a TVET college. I mean, skills like plumbers, electricians, bricklayers, welders, as well as these kinds of jobs of people who are working in the wholesale and retail sector.
Because it's a very innovative initiative to have companies actually come in and say, we know what type of skills we require. We know what type of employees we require, and we are prepared to work with the colleges, capacitate the colleges, but also come up with a curriculum that is relevant, that talks to what the sector needs. I think that's the beauty of this project.
This is a very concrete project that is historic in the sense that it's concretely come up with a model of articulation between the TVET colleges and the university sector. People would have done up to NQF level 5, for instance, at a TVET college, assisted by the Durban University of Technology. They'll then be able to proceed to a diploma program at the Durban University of Technology, and beyond that, to actually postgraduate programs up to PhD level. This is very, very important. It's something that as a country we've actually not been doing.
Training doesn't only have to deal with the basics of what to do when you get into the realistic situation. There's professionalism that goes with the whole concept, and that is what is important. And gone are the days, I suppose, where you'll find people accusing people who work at chicken licking of being attitudinal, if not frozen faces, because there, in this kind of a professionalism, and presentations, you find them being taught that it's not just exchanging commodities. There's more to that. there's more to the image that you bear as a learner, if not as a front face of the business.
The other thing that we could also say to companies that want to participate, there is now a group of companies that are trailblazers. Come and join them and learn from them. We don't say it's been easy, it's going to be easy, but we at least have people in companies who show that it can be done. The other thing I think what is important is that I think as a company, it's a great contribution that you can make to your country, because to get young people being offered opportunities to better themselves can only be good for the country and also for the business of these companies. And then the last thing, I think many companies are not aware that there is also a tax benefit that they get, which the receiver of revenue gives to companies that take young people through learnerships. I mean, that's if companies always look at the bottom line, and I think that's a bottom line that many companies are missing.
It's a start, but it's not a small project because it's involving 500 learnerships students from the TVET colleges, which means what we are beginning to see with this project is what we've been calling for, that TVET college students must be able to get work placement so that they are fully trained and exposed. That's enhancing their chances of being employed. Many of them already are going to be absorbed because they are being trained in areas which the wholesale and retail sector requires.
Sunrise also managed to get some views from learners taking part in the inaugural Retail School of Excellence.
I found out from my auntie. She's working at Tegwini College. She introduced me to the learnership. Then by then we've been interviewed. They said if we'd like to come to join the SATA learnership, we are welcome to do so because they are helping the young youth that need to study. So I found it a good opportunity to be here at SATA.
The skills that I've learned there in class, I applied at my workplace, and it's just lovely. I'm enjoying this program absolutely a lot. I'm on NQF level 2, and it's a wholesale and retail that we're learning. Everything from the back, from the receiving, right onto the front, the cash office, everything.
We can only see this program growing, firstly in KZN. We're already getting companies saying, how do I join? But we also want to take this nationally to other provinces. So we think it's a very good model, and I strongly believe that the board of the SETA, having seen for themselves what this has done, will be happy to invest more money in the project.
If you go to a college, you are likely then to get employed in this instance. But also if you want to proceed beyond this, you want to go to university, what you have done at college will be recognized for purposes of continuing at university. So it really becomes, some may not want to proceed to university by then, but those who want to continue, then they will be recognized. That's what we want to see happening across the system, in all fields, in all areas. And this project is really, as I say, a trailblazer in terms of beginning concretely to forge these relationships, so that you don't feel that if you've gone to a TVET college, you have wasted your time.